Hello there friends, Duke of Haze Plays here. Thank you once again for allowing me into your homes. This is episode 2 of our Death Knight leveling series. We get to Mourning Rise, where we learn more about the earthen culture and what happens when it's time for them to cease function, as it were. If you like the video, please like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. If this is your first video, hello, I am Duke of Haze. There's always a link down below to a playlist of this series if you're a binge watcher. Thanks. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. I love exploring, Mother. Yeah, whatever, just... Oh, good lord. Ask a guard about what now? Man, this list is huge. Profession trainers... what am I again? I'm engineering and blacksmithing. Trading post is there. Crossroad Plaza, Stormrider's Bomb, Rambleshire, House Scandalous. Okay, so... The trader's over here somewhere. I know this is my first time seeing the city. I should, like, not fly too much. What is this thing? Rostrum of Transformation. Oh, okay. Gem Appraiser. I assume that's related to jewel crafting, yes. Repairs. Weapon Trader. Weapon Trader. Oh, check this. Resonance Crystals. Oh, okay. Well, we can't just buy shit with money anymore. Okay, where is this dude at? There must be somebody here that I'm not seeing. Is there, like, a way inside of this thing? Oh, yeah. Check this out. Oh, yes. Blacksmith trainer, blacksmithing supplies. I assume engineering is in this building somewhere. Oh, here he is. Kaz Algar Engineering. Scour through scrap. Okay, cool. But where's the mining trainer? I like the little heat effects. That's pretty neat. You didn't used to see stuff like that. Will you die if you... I mean, I don't really want to test it, but... It seems like you'd die. So blacksmithing, I must have asked for a blacksmithing trainer, not a mining trainer. You know, I really thought I did. Oh, it's over here. Dornagal Mining. Haha. Mining supply. Oh, 57,000 gold, dude. Whatever the hell that's used for. Some sort of cauldron. Jack Cauldron. Okay, so let me go over this way. And also sell all this crap that I don't need anymore. Could probably have sold it, but Echo of... Oh. A companion, apparently, that I didn't already learn. Could have probably liquidated these on the auction house for a super cheap price, but it's not necessary. So 408... Yeah, if you didn't spend, like, any time doing any of the old stuff... Not old stuff, but doing any of the world events that have been going on, then this stuff would be... Straight from, like, 408 is, like, raid tier level from Season 1 of Dragonflight. Huh?
Praise the Titans, you are safe, Mayrand.
Speak to... So not you. Oh, you're upstairs. Let me... Delver's Plate. Ew. Suppose it's fine. Let me put this somewhere. Tried and true. Introduce yourself with a council word signet.
Were it not for the Storm Riders, the city may have fallen. We need the Council's direction.
I have heard of Nerubian attacks all over the island from Golgrin's reach to unbound territory. What does it all mean? Sign of the end times. You know, they've been coming for a while now. Make this in your home. Another outlander from the beach, are you? A few of your sector, Anduin and Magni, arrived earlier. They're downstairs. News of your aid to us has traveled through the city. I welcome you and your allies, and will help you as best I can. Although if you share the same food requirement as your compatriots, your choices are limited. What we consume is unpalatable to you. Gems, ore, and cinder brew. This inn was created because we did have travelers like you once more from below, but I can see what I have.
Beds are scarce. We have resorted to using the proscenium as a field hospital.
Proscenium, you say? Oh, these are just hanging out here. We're lucky to find respite here. From what the Earthen have said, the Nerubians have been their enemy for millennia, but haven't come to the Isle of Dorn in force as far back as any of them can remember. The Nerubians have caught all of us unprepared. The battle that started on Dalaran is far from over, Raspetius, and I'm here already sidelined by me injuries for now. I'm lucky you came to aid when you did, and that the Earthen showed up. Not sure I trust him, especially that Belgrim. He seems uppity to me. No respect for me or Morda. Magni winces in pain. But if they will help us with the Nerubians, we have to give them a chance.
Magni, how are you feeling?
The shine has worn off of me, and of this speaker nonsense.
I thought being the speaker was
An honor. Aye.
I have to find a way to hear these dudes so that it's not like in only one ear.
And nary a peep for me. And now, dragged to the ends of the earth. And my family, too.
I can't offer you any comfort.
But you're in the same boat, aren't you, lad? But the light seems a fairer master. I doubt it has left you truly, Anduin.
I could say the same of you and Azeroth. I don't think it's you. I think there is much we don't know.
That may be. But if I were you, I'd enjoy my break from being a king and savior of the world. Figure yourself out. Rest.
My relationship with the light is not like yours to Azeroth. But I can see what you mean.
They don't actually call him the High King of Stormwind. I guess he's not. You would think he would be. I learned cooking. I usually pick up cooking on my main character for the expansion. That would be under... Oh, what is it? Not here. It's weird. I'm not used to there being like ambient noise. Like people humming and shit, I mean. Review information on your current delve progress. Oh, okay. You made a brand. What's going on here? Ah, the adventure. What now? Ah, the adventure of exploring the unknown. There's nothing like it. A Raspetius. What are Delves and the Delvers' headquarters? This place is where we're gathering all things we found exploring the Delves of Khazalgar. Oh, right. Delves are areas that contain precious treasures along with dangerous foes. I'll help you explore any that you find. You can bring a few of your friends if you want, or I can just be the two of us. We'll work together to get some treasure. You made it, Brand. What's going on here?
I'm not about to leave the Isle of Dorn unexplored. I have a reputation to uphold.
Oh, is that it? Is that all you had to say? Trader's post is over there. So this is our first side quest. Hello, Lander. Do you want to know about news from outside the city? The Crossroads is a key place for Earthen to exchange information and goods, no matter their allegiances or edicts. My friend Bondaz unofficially maintains the square. He'd be delighted to see you in person. I'm sure he's already heard 100 different stories of how you and the Outlanders made it to our isle. Yeah, one of our friends got vaporized. Pretty hardcore. She snapped the gauntlet on him. But again, you know, if you knew that, oh, what's the meeting stone for the rookery? Did I fall through the stairs? What was I saying? Sorry. Oh, look, it's the dungeon entrance. Oh, it's here in the city. To Rambleshire. There's word of troubles in the village of Rambleshire at the base of Thunderhead Peak. Can't abide the place myself, always wet and rumbling. But Rook Tender Lufsella thought it worth taking a look, however, seeing as how the birds fancy the moss in the village produces. She's still green, though, might just need a hand. Okay, Brambleshire, you say? Yeah, sure, dude. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, when you found out that, at least when I found out that Dalaran was destroyed. There's a quest over here, apparently, that I didn't pick up. Maybe someone else gives it to me and I can't pick it up yet. But yeah, when I found out that Dalaran had been destroyed, it was like, okay, where does this go? I was like, okay, either that means that Khadgar doesn't make it, or something has to happen. Like, okay, so it turned out, yeah, he didn't make it. Huh. I don't remember. I don't think I came in this way. Yeah, dude got vaporized. The last guardian of Tearsfall, dude, he's gone. Storm Riders Bond. Meredy Huntswell. Oh, check it. That's that girl. So maybe she gives it to us later, level 71. You have to be level 71 to start the quest. Keeper's Terrace. Place looks alright, you know. It's very dwarven, you know. If you like dwarven aesthetics, then you'll like this. Now, if you don't like dwarven aesthetics, you probably won't be Portal Trainer. Ah. I'll initiate with you here in a second, sir. Speak to Auditor Balwers. Artisan's Acuity. Okay, so you must be the renowned or the quartermaster for who? Council of Dornagal. Belgrim's vigilance has kept us safe all these years, but today we need help. I hate to admit it, but we've been caught unprepared by the Nerubians. Our process is focused on sustaining Dornagal and our declining population. Stormward Belgrim's stalwart pride has kept him and the Stormriders capable fighters, but they're already stretched thin and they're not builders. The Corway's damage surpasses our ability to fix it, but that was not always so. I suppose if you wish to understand, you must learn more about us. Learn from Eric's about the Council of Dornagal. Tell me about the Council.
Titans uplifted 4 wards. The Council Ward, the Storm Ward, the Stone Ward, and the High Speaker. To keep the edicts and build the Corway and its fortress, Dornagal. But the Titans left, and the machines stopped. The Unbound abandoned the edicts, and the High Speaker retreated to the Ringing Deeps. And now, the machine speakers are cut off from us, and we have no means to fix the Corway.
Okay, so clearly we have to make contact with these other 3 dudes.
I bid you welcome.
Then it seems long past time you stood united. We need to find this Edelgon, rebuild ye Corway, and take care of the Nerubians once and for all.
With Mada and Anduin weakened and Ilaria nowhere to be found, it's up to us, Respetius, to clear the way for Thrall and Jaina's army. We hope to strike back at the Nerubians and Zelatath. But we cannot give back to the Nerubians without the Corway, and we cannot repair the Corway without the Earthen's help. If Merrick thinks this Adelgon and her Unbound are the only ones that can fix the Corway, then we need to find her. Time to sharpen me smile and put on me diplomat hat and you're with yeah, sure. Sorry, I'm not good at doing these accents.
This Edelgon can fix the Corway. We should seek her out.
To ramble, sure.
If ye be willing to speak with her.
Oh, good God. This place is huge.
Storm Ward, new directive. Take them to Freywold Village.
So this is just Isle of Dorn.
Will comply. Follow me.
I don't want to, but I'm going to, I guess. Dude, you're a robot, man. You have to do what you're told. You don't have free will. That's not true. I'm the Unbound.
Lord, I would have never agreed to do this.
So you're the new tsundere of the group?
The magnitude of her betrayal, Outlander. I have no hope for our success.
Dude's already 71.
Interesting.
Whoa! Oh, sorry. I'm used to doing that shit when nobody's watching. Oops. So, Adelgon found. Where's that at? So, she's over there. Let's work our way over there, I guess. I mean, it's cool to see that they've really started to develop the game in such a way that they want you to be using your flying mounts all the time. An Outlander, you're real, just like the others that have stopped by. There are so many of you. I can't believe my eyes. I know everything about the Isle, but could not have fathomed this. So this is our first side quest home. Wanted, the Burrow Breaker. For crimes impeding the edicts of Dornagal, the council has deemed a reward to be yielded to any who slay the chitinous beast known as Stickgar. A sample of Stickgar's armor is attached if you are unable to damage it. Your urge to carry on in your duties and leave the task for another. Lost delivery. Gundarga's Courier Express, expedited to Harvester Farms. Durga's cabin, opened with care, contains volatile elemental minerals. So this must take me, yep, so this leads us to a different side quest hub. What have ye for work, madam? Hold on, let me pick this up from you. The Earth Wound. Say what? Edrica grumbles as you approach. Ground is shaking. 'Tis no good. Troubles are awakening the elements again. Stirs rot in them. Danger to us all. Bring them to heal and give its heart here. Only then the earth can begin to heal. Only then can Erica do her duties. Acquire the broken stoneheart from Roth, the Earth Ward in the Isle of Dorn. Greetings, Outlander. My name is Urtago, and I'm caretaker, Korgran's apprentice at the Mountain Rise Memorial Site. The mischievous candlelit kobolds have overrun Mourning Rise, and we seek assistance. Would you meet me at Fallside Outpost? It's just north of here. I will be able to tell you more once we arrive. So this is another breadcrumb. Oof, it is freaking hot, dude. Like, disgustingly hot. So, okay. It's sending us over here. So, the Earth Wound. I would say earth wound, but I'm guessing it's earth wound. Like, people would be super pissed if you forced them to, like, not fly. But I mean, like, it's so much of this shit that people are just gonna fly over and, like, not really care about. All the work that's been put into this, you know? Come here, big boy. Oh, sorry. I assume I have to take this back to that lady over there. Yeah, we'll turn it in a second. Doesn't make sense for me to go turning it in right now. Oops, hang on. So that's their lost delivery. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff down there. I assume that it's gonna send us, like, over here is gonna send us up here at some point. I know that didn't make any damn sense what I just said, but a lot of the times doing campaign stuff will send you to the areas that you were, like, going to anyway. It is my duty as caretaker. I have to do it before I shut down. No, let me take care of the kobolds. It is the least I can do for you. I mean, sorry, we don't speak that way. You're here. Thank you for coming. Before I depart, huh? Do I know you? No? Good. My memory isn't what it used to be. I'm Korgron, caretaker of Mourning Rise, a place for Unbound who are ready for their final shutdown. Those who come here for their final moments do so to break their cycle and be remembered as the Unbound they chose to be. Unless your kind experiences stasis lock as we do, I'm not sure what help I can give you. I can feel my energy reserves depleting. I will soon not be able to execute my duties. This is why I have Ortago to take over. Before my systems grind to a halt, I must make sure Mourning Rise is free of kobolds. They've invaded the memorial sites I tend and plundered the unbound shrines and bodies that are there. Maybe it's good you're here. You may have the strength to help us. Please help Ortago rid the site of kobolds. Down. Oh, okay, well, there's nothing. So before I depart... Okay, so we go over here. It looks like this is a delve. And there's a glyph that I need to be picking up. I'm so glad that by default they've put these on the map and we don't have to use stuff like we don't have to use add-ons for this sort of thing. I take candle, bonus objective. Before I depart, Korgron still calls himself the caretaker, but I'm the one who's been taking care of Mourning Rise for some time. I don't mind, Korgron's very kind, but the situation here has gotten away from me. We have some work ahead of us. Honor their memories. Take these gifts and place them by the past caretakers. Each is a gift honoring their memory. I'd also like us to perform some light groundskeeping to at least maintain the site. Unfortunately, what these kobolds are doing to the memorials will take us weeks to fix. Please do what you can about the kobolds. It would be unwise to leave the gifts unguarded while they're still roaming the area. Okay, there's also a delve here, so maybe we'll check that out here in a second. Too much clutter over here, dude. Unfollow that for now. Yeah, at this point, like, I deal so much damage that there's no way that I'd, like, be having problems with these dudes. Oh, here we go. I'm supposed to click on this plaque. Give me a second there, dude. Hold on, dude. Give me a second now. The earthen above the plaque was wearing Storm Rider armor, but most of it has been removed by force. The earthen has also been bashed in the face by a blunt object. In remembrances of caretaker Bagdur, once a celebrated Storm Rider, she was discharged from their ranks when she turned away from oath-sworn beliefs. A lover of fine cinder brew and gems, she was as ardent a Storm Rider as she was a caretaker. Oh, okay. This is the one I just read. Yeah. What about this one over here? This plaque looks older than the others, and so does the earthen standing above it. Even so, the cracks on his head and belt seem recent, as do a missing part of his legs and gems. In remembrance of caretaker Radok, struck down while protecting Mourning Rise from the Rubians, he was beloved by all his sector. Known as a brave fighter, he was no fiercer than when he played his favorite card game, Resonance. There will always be an empty chair for him at this sector's gaming table. I see. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I was about to say, like, there's a little thing I'm supposed to click on. This shutdown earthen has noticeable damage all over his body. There's new damage on his left arm where gems are missing from his bracer. In remembrance of caretaker Okidan, known by his unit of friends for striking a victorious pose when he won an argument, may he rest victoriously as well. Huh. What happens if you type something like /victory? I thought maybe it would be something extra. Would have been something cool to add, I'm just saying. Where is it? Right here. Honor their memories. I'm amazed how much damage the kobolds have done to the site. So many shut down earth and desecrated. I know that I'm not yet the head caretaker, but I take full responsibility for this. And I should have asked for the mantle of caretaker long ago when Korgron started to show the first signs of memory overwrite and stasis lock. You no take plunder. It looks like the kobolds have taken gems and other body parts off these shut down earthen. Abominable. Find where the kobolds are holding their plunder and bring it back to me so I can return it to its rightful place later. This vandalism will not go unchecked. Recover earth and belongings from piles of plunder. Desecrating a memorial site, so laws apply to all. Desecrating a memorial site is one of our greatest taboos in earthen society. This site is a window to our past and to our memories, and a place of self-reflection where we can commune with those who are no longer here. Still, so many of these kobolds infest Mourning Rise. For their crimes, the kobolds deserve the harshest punishment. They must be culled even further. I see. Do I need to kill even more of them? Come on, dude. How many times candle lift boomer? Okay, piles of stuff, you say. I guess it's inside. Hello, boys. Okay, come on, dude. Got all that stuff I just picked up. Hopefully it's, I mean, it's not going to be an upgrade for like anything, but you never know. You never know. Move out of my way, you dark iron dwarven trash. You gotta care about the fact that you're a dwarf? Dude is clearly geared though. If he's one-shotting these dudes. Well, practically one-shotting them anyway. Out of my way, dwarven trash. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Okay, this is done. I just need to kill one more invader. Sure wish there was, well, there's one up here. For sure I saw one up here last time. Oh, there's one. Down there, sir. So, it's like you gotta kill 13 of them, realistically. 25,000 experience, though. For something that is really easy to do, you'd be crazy not to do it. So, you know, take plunder. Were you able to find their plunder? Thank you for doing this. Urtago nods to herself with confirmation as she examines the items. I'm relieved, but there's much work to be done. Ding, level 71. Very good. This infestation is worse than I thought. I didn't want to escalate this, but I see no other way. These kobolds must learn their lesson and never come back. I was not made an earthen of the sword, nor was as one who calls for violence. This is the domain of the Storm Riders. What these kobolds did is frowned upon, not just by us, but the unbound, but by everyone in the earthen society. I'm not proud that we had to kill them, but we had to stop them by any means. No great collapse. Now that we landed a mighty blow, it's time to make sure that we block their tunnels so they cannot come back. Remember the stuff that Korgran asked about? Explosive sticks? His recipe. I have brought enough to shake a mountain, more than enough for kobolds. Help me show these kobolds that we will fight for what is ours, so they will never come back. Kobolds. Knowing kobolds, they will have several workmasters or leaders running the raid. Find and eliminate these so-called workmasters. The rest of them will get disorganized, forget why they're here, and hopefully leave us alone. Okay. Kobold tunnel destroyed. Yeah, I do a lot of damage right now. What? Stuns all enemies. What do you mean? I assume that's a tunnel that I'm looking at right there. Well, first and foremost, I need to kill this guy before someone else kills him. Now then. Okay, so for whatever reason, it's not working on the quest thing. That's cool, dude. I'll just put it on my bars. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Hey, you know, it's fine. Right, I have its hero talent. Right, so... Oh man, is it gonna be Deathbringer or Rider of the Apocalypse? I mean, Deathbringer seems like it's so fun, though. Yeah, I'm gonna try Deathbringer. We'll do Riders some other time for sure. So we have Reaper's Mark. Viciously slice into the soul of your enemy, dealing Shadow Frost damage and applying Reaper's Mark. Each time you deal Shadow damage or Frost damage, add a stack of Reaper's Mark. After 12 seconds or reaching 40 stacks, the mark explodes, dealing 8,000 damage per stack. Reaper's Mark travels to an unmarked enemy nearby if the target dies or explodes below 35% health. When there are no enemies to travel, the explosion cannot occur again on a target for 3 minutes. Wave of Souls. Reaper's Mark sends forth bursts of Shadow Frost energy and back, dealing 32,000 Shadow Frost damage both ways to all enemies caught in its path. Wave of Souls critical strikes cause enemies to take 5% increased Shadow Frost damage for 15 seconds, stacking up to 2 times, and it's always a critical strike on its way back. Your Frost Reaper has a chance to deal 30% increased damage as Shadow Frost. Bind in Darkness. Shadow Frost damage applies 2 stacks to Reaper's Mark and 4 stacks when it's a critical strike. Additionally, Rhyme of Power's Howling Blast deals Shadow Frost damage. So I think we want that. This is all about Shadow Frost damage, right? I want this and definitely Wave of Souls. Okay, another button for me to push. Well, first, let me go kill this clown. Yeah, I don't know about this, but we shall see. So, Shadow Mark. My candle extinguished. I'm gonna have to do a tell me when for that. Reaper's Mark. Reaper's Mark. Click OK. And exit. Okay, so it's a melee ranged ability. Oh, dude got one shot by it. That's funny. What did I tell you? I felt the tremors from back here. Eliminating the minds behind this operation will only buy us more time, if and when the kobolds decide to do this again. Unfortunately, there's still one more kobold brain that we have missed until now. Who runs this fine establishment? While you were dealing with the tunnels and the workmasters, I saw a peculiar kobold go into a cave to the northwest. The kobolds seemed to respect him more than the others, calling him Grand Heister Bach and offering him the food you call cheese. This makes me think he's the real mastermind. If that kobold is in fact the real ward of this operation, then we should take the opportunity to strike him down. I'll meet you at his cave. Cave, you say? Is this Lizzie? Yeah, it is Lizzie. The Reaper's Mark doesn't cost a... Oh, it does cost a runes. Okay, so... Yeah, this is going to be a tricky thing to push. Normally, I would put... Yeah, I think I'll do that. It is done. So much death. I'm glad this is all over. I hope Korgron is alright. Well, first and foremost, let me get some of this sweet, bismuth. Let me get some of that sweet bismuth, baby. Bismuth. Pepto-bismuth. Spawn of Horidon. Oh, okay, so for whatever reason, it's not giving me a flying mount whenever I'm picking favorites. Yeah, you know, it's fine, dude. This happens from time to time. I don't know why. Heaven knows why. Ah, check that shit out. What is this? Easy Mind Bismuth. Oh, shit. Oh, sweet. I just sort of landed in it. I just luckily stood in a spot where it didn't hit me at all. Okay, so... I don't know why it's doing this. Sometimes this shiz happens, dude. I don't know why. Heaven knows why. It's no big deal. Okay, so... Oh, man. There's not going to be an easy way to go around. So I'll just go this way. I'm also going to be routing for, like, future leveling journeys. Morning Rise is a sad place and not where I'd like to have my final shutdown. But Morning Rise is the traditional place for final shutdown. Did we become unbound from the Titans just to be bound by traditions? I'm happy to see you, Respetius. I feel my inner workings grinding. That's a sign of anxiety. Korgrin nears his shutdown with every passing moment, and then this place will be under my care. It is a lot of responsibility, but I believe that I'm ready for it. I'm happy to... Okay. One more tradition. I have often walked the path between the outpost and the Morning Rise memorial site. I can recognize the ruts made by my heavy steps, same as those who came before me. But as an unbound, I wanted to be free of traditions that lock me into performing the same duties day to day. I chose to be a caretaker, but I wish I had wandered the Isle more. I didn't really know how much time I had left. I would much rather be shut down by the ocean southeast of here. There's a lovely spot there I've wandered to so often. Alas, maybe Ortago's right. I'm just a crumbling earthen who's losing their pebbles. One more tradition. Before I shut down, I must craft an item that is meaningful to me. As a stonebound, I worked the mines. I had a lantern I made and used until I lost it in a collapse. I became unbound shortly after. I wish to forge a new lantern to guide my way through these final moments. The lantern was made of an ore found in small amounts around this area. I used a charged core in the lantern. You can find them in the storm fangs that roam these hills. Gather the materials and I will forge the lantern. Oops. Yeah, right now my abilities do a lot of damage. So actually testing out my character's ability to kill stuff is not super easy. I'll say that much. Okay, not a guaranteed drop chance. That's always fun. It is too damn hot for me to be waiting for this shit to not drop, dude. You must be out of your mind. Ever since I saw Deathbringer, I was kind of like super into trying Deathbringer. I know everybody's going to be doing Rider of the Apocalypse just because you get to be on your Death Charger all the time. But I gotta say, my heart has been... Is this where the delve is? It's down here, I'm guessing. I'll have to check it out in a second. Yeah, Reaper's Mark does a lot of damage just by itself. It has automatic cleave. Whenever an enemy dies, it jumps to the next one. It just sounds really cool to me. Like, Reaper's Mark sends forth a wave, and wave of souls. Critical strikes cause enemies to take 5% increased Shadow Frost damage. Like, that seems like it's pretty good as someone who does a lot of Shadow Frost damage. So I definitely want that one as well. Ortago, these written words are my memoir indicating my will and wish to follow the path of Kriegvild. Like many Unbound have done before, this is my request for a final shutdown. It is my choice, my decision, and the last chain I shatter to become truly free of the Titan's grasp. I know that when my time comes, you'll honor it and grant me that final moment of peace. I do have one wish that is outside of our traditional course for a final shutdown. I wish to be left by the shore and the place I travel to when I need some time for myself. I'm aware that it is not what we do, do, but I implore you to consider it when the time comes. Do not worry when it does. Mourning Rise will be in good hands. May you forge your path well. Have you gotten the materials asked for? Well, these will do nicely. Now, hopefully I can remember how to forge a lantern. I can feel it. It's like a shadow hanging at the edges of my memory. It is growing, encroaching on me. It is like a dark fog that shadows parts of who I was and who I am. My body, it is hard to move. But there's work to be done. I do love making things. I was a stonebound. Did I tell you that? We used to tend the buildings in the city. I can take joy in making the lantern. Yes, the lantern. Before it shut down, we Earthen would descend to the awakening machine below and renew our... Before we're shut down, we Earthen would descend the awakening machine before we're shut down. So before it shut down, we Earthen would descend to the awakening machine below and renew our cycle. But now, even if it was still working, I would see my cycle broken and be remembered as I am. Corgrin lets out a deep sigh. These hands look strong, but they become heavier with each passing moment. The stiffness in my wrists and elbows will not let me carry the items to the forge. Please add this right material to the forge as I call them out. Yeah, sure, dude. I'll do this for you. Ore, you say? This used to be easy. Charged ore. You're a great helper, Respetius. Toss in some coals. It's getting hard to concentrate. Come on, dude. We barely know each other. Like, if you want me to feel bad at this moment, some of that ore, yeah, sure, dude. We would have needed to, have been adventuring with Congrin the whole time, or Corgrin. But, we barely knew this dude. I don't know. I thought I was going to feel things when, Khadgar died, but making Zalateth this uber powerful, he didn't stand a chance. It's like, oh, okay, well, okay, I guess she's a harbinger of the void or whatever. Is it? It looks like... I can't remember, but this lantern is absolutely magnificent. I can feel it. It's like a shadow hanging at the edges of my memory. It is growing... Oh, I already read that. This lantern is perfect. Enough of this. It is time. I can feel my memories clouding. We have to get going. Ortago is waiting for us. They'll join us on my final journey to Mourning Rise, where we will conduct a ceremony. Corgrin forces a smile. It is nothing fancy, I promise. As I said, it's more symbolic than anything else. My head feels heavy. What was I doing again? Oh, right, meeting Ortago. Uh-oh. I feel I need to meet... Yeah, outside. Are you here to request my services as a caretaker? No, where did... What? Corgrin, are you alright? Why do you have an accent all of a sudden? Who are you? How do you know my name? It is me, Ortago. Please, you are confused. No, I don't know. You leave me alone. Corgrin, stop. You'll deplete yourself in the shutdown. You should have followed his orders, dude. He asked you to shut him down, and you didn't do it. Now he'll always forget himself or whatever. We have to find Corgrin. If he keeps on exerting himself, he'll shut down in the middle of nowhere. And it's not safe for him to be out in his condition. He'd be easy prey for storm fangs and even kobolds. This is horrible. I knew I should have been keeping a closer eye on him. Confusion is the last symptom before a shutdown. Our memory is finite and starts overriding. The more an Earthen exerts themselves, the faster their energy depletes and they lose memories. Corgrin must be scared and not knowing where he is, maybe not even who he is. I'm such a boulder head. Respetius, please. I think I saw him go east into the trees. Meet me there up the road. Up the road, you're saying? Yeah, sure, dude. I'm supposed to go do my walking, so in 5 minutes I'm gonna log out and go do that. Slow down. Life is to be savored. Corgrin, what are you? There must be something we can do. Maybe start by looking for tracks? Yeah, sure, I guess, dude. Corgrin's lantern. I know that lantern. Is it my lantern? Yes, I remember you. We worked together, didn't we? You are... Corgrin pauses and taps his right temple. His eyes squint as he tries to remember your name. Respetius, yes, Respetius. What was I talking about? Why are we here? I remember now. I wanted to craft a lantern so it can guide me when I'm lost. You helped me make it, but I don't recognize you. Everything's cloudy. I can't think. There was another... I can't remember her name. Her name is Ortago. She's waiting for you. Waiting, you say? For me? I must be important. I can feel the built-up pressure at my core. You outsiders call it sadness. It is hard for me to see Corgrin like this. Were you able to find any sign of Corgrin? Oh no, Corgrin's condition is sliding downhill fast. Showing him the lantern was a good idea. Thank you for guiding him back to me. An unbound Earthen can't return to the Coreway, so we have Mourning Rise. But looking at Corgrin, remembering our last conversation before, I may not be the Mourning Rise caretaker just yet, but with Corgrin's condition, it falls to me to be in charge. As unbound, we made our own rules and traditions. So what if he doesn't want to stand at Mourning Rise? If a seaside memorial is what caretaker Corgrin wants, that's what he gets. Respetius, meet me at the shore to the southeast of here. Yeah, I'm glad that you've seen reason. Come, Corgrin, it's time to go. Who are you? Where are we going? Don't worry about it. To the shore to the southeast. That's, it's pretty far from here. But yeah, I'll definitely go do that thing that you just said, but I kind of want to go inside this delve and see what it's about. And I have to go do my walking for an hour. There's so much that I have to do. Let me see here. Ooh, it is so hot. Recommended for adventurers who want minimum challenge. Oh, okay. 434 gear, huh? Let me... Okay, so I'm gonna go do my walking, and then we'll come back and level some more on this character. But, yeah, see you guys then.